Good morning, everybody. John, how are you doing today?
Doing great, Jay. Thanks.
Great. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the hardest position in doubles to defend. John, can you tell us, by using your little marker there, what in doubles play, what position you feel like is the hardest to start the point and then finish?
All right. Well, let's look at the four positions.
Okay.
Okay. Start with server's position. My marker's little. Yep. Thank you. And then, oh, good. Okay. Then server's partner. Oops, sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. Server's partner is right here. The returner is right there. And then the returner's partner is somewhere in this area, I would say, somewhere in there. Returner's partner. Right there, little arrow there.
Okay.
This would be the position I would consider the most difficult position. You had said something earlier about feeling like you're just, what was
The term was, sometimes at the service line, as you're the returner's partner, you feel like a sitting duck. Because a lot of it depends on returner hitting that ball away from the net player here back to the server. So oftentimes I feel like the best position may be to just back up on the first serve.
Right, so there's a big variable position, right? You're right. So much depends upon that returner. So if you're real confident with your volley and you don't mind getting balls hit hard at you, hang in there. But if you feel like your partner's just offering up too many weak shots and you're just a sitting duck, was that the term you used? Or you said hung out to dry?
Oh,
that's what it was. Hung out to dry.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's so tough. As a returner, you can tell your partner to step back. I know I do a lot because I like to lob, and sometimes my lobs aren't so good. So I just want my partner to step back, and that gives me a little more freedom to go for what I want to go for. So in that sense, it's a returner's responsibility to help their partner out, let them know that it is okay to stay back to start with.
Right.
How about you? What do you do if your partner's giving up a lot of weaker shots? Do you come back to?
What I try to do, John, is I try to kind of hang in no man's land just for a brief moment there. That way, if the net player does get a ball and they come at this player, I feel like I have more time.
Mm-hmm.
And time is important in tennis.
Yeah.
We all need more of it.
Yeah.
So, and then the other good thing about this position that you can, like you said, is variable, is if this returner's doing a nice job of hitting that ball deep back to the server, then this position here, now this person's going to move up closer and play in a more of an aggressive offensive position closer into the net, into the box.
Yes. So if it's a strong return, the player will move in the
follow
direction of the ball, follow
Yeah.
the ball.
Sure,
Right?
sure.
And then what does this player end up doing?
Well, I think one of the things this player's got to do is he's got to have his eyes really focused on this net player. Because
Good idea.
if this person is watching, he's now able to see this player come up and volley, and if he's not alert, this person could go at this player at the net if he gets a high ball. So.
Yeah. Well, that's great. Don't move too far, right? I mean, here comes the return. You only have a set amount of time to get into position before this player hits the ball, so it's not a all-on sprint to get as tight as you can to the net.
No, and you teach, John, show everybody this snowman position from here. You know, we talk about, do you remember how we talk about not rushing into the net, but gradually working your way up, and think of it as, go ahead.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so the serve's hit, you hold position, as Jay said, to keep an eye on this player. If the ball gets past the net player, then you can move forward into a slightly closer position, but not too close because you want to keep your smash in position. If you get too tight to the net, then your partner ends up covering such a big swath of court. They can't really be offensive in their play.
And what you're saying, John, is if you get too close, it's easier for the opponents to lob that,
Right.
and you can't really do much.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Right.
Gotcha.
Right. You always think about what part of the court you can cover. If you get into this area here, you're not going to cover much beyond the service box line.
Yeah.
And so that
Good
means
point.
your partner is covering. I call it the kidney bean. That's a kidney bean. Don't they have like a little crease right there?
Yeah,
It's
wow,
kidney bean.
that's a lot of
Yeah,
coverage.
that's a lot of court.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you have it. Another Jay and John video.
Have a great day.
See ya.